Hello. Sorry about that. As you can tell, I got a little distracted by looking at things. I didn't quite notice when we went live. That was my fault. I apologize. Let's go ahead and have the readings for today. And we'll jump into the call with Tyler. So these are the readings for December 29th, 2025, the 5th day in the octave of Christmas. The first reading for today is from 1 John. Beloved, the way we may be sure that we know Jesus is to keep his commandments. Whoever says, I know him, but does not keep his commandments is a liar, and the truth is not in him. But whoever keeps his word, the love of God is truly perfected in him. This is the way we may know that we are in union with him. Whoever claims to abide in him ought to walk just as he walked. Beloved, I am writing no new commandment to you, but an old commandment that you had from the beginning. The old commandment is the word that you have heard, and yet I do write a new commandment to you, which holds true in him and among you. For the darkness is passing away, and the true light is already shining. Whoever says he is in the light, yet hates his brother, is still in the darkness. Whoever loves his brother remains in the light, and there is nothing in him to cause a fall. Whoever hates his brother is in darkness. He walks in darkness, and does not know where he is going, because the darkness has blinded his eyes. The psalm for today is Psalm 96. Let the heavens be glad and the earth rejoice. Sing to the Lord a new song. Sing to the Lord, all you lands. Sing to the Lord, bless his name. Let the heavens be glad and the earth rejoice. Announce his salvation day after day. Tell his glory among the nations, among all peoples his wondrous deeds. Let the heavens be glad and the earth rejoice. The Lord made the heavens. Splendor and majesty go before him. Praise and grandeur are in his sanctuary. Let the heavens be glad and the earth rejoice. Alleluia, alleluia. A light of revelation to the Gentiles, and glory for your people Israel. Alleluia, alleluia. The gospel for today is from Luke chapter 2, verse 22 through 35. When the days were completed for their purification according to the law of Moses, the parents of Jesus took him up to Jerusalem to present him to the Lord. Just as it is written in the law of the Lord, every male that opens the womb shall be consecrated to the Lord, and to offer the sacrifice of a pair of turtle doves or 2 young pigeons in accordance with the dictate in the law of the Lord. Now there was a man in Jerusalem whose name was Simeon. This man was righteous and devout, awaiting the consolation of Israel, and the Holy Spirit was upon him. It had been revealed to him by the Holy Spirit that he should not see death before he had seen the Christ of the Lord. He came in the Spirit into the temple. When the parents brought in the child Jesus to perform the custom of the law in regard to him, he took him to his arms and blessed God, saying, Lord, now you let your servant go in peace. Your word has been fulfilled. My own eyes have seen the salvation, which you have prepared in sight of every people, a light to the nations and the glory of people Israel. The child's father and mother were amazed at what was said about him. And Simeon blessed them and said to Mary his mother, Behold, this child is destined for the fall and rise of many in Israel, and to be a sign that will be contradicted, and you yourself a sword will pierce, so that the thoughts of many hearts may be revealed. The gospel of the Lord. Praise be to you, Lord Jesus Christ. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen. All right, with that, let's go ahead and jump back in. The call, enable audio. Give me 1 second. I need to put my headphones back in so I can make sure I can hear Tyler. So I'm putting that in now. Putting one more in right now. Okay. Gonna turn on audio. And we gotta get over to the next mission with Tyler.
Hello.
Hey Tyler, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Good. Let me hop on over to the next mission. The LSCOC board, if I remember correctly, so I'll be right there.
Okay.
Did we want to go to Lion Search real quickly and see if without Menlo there was a mission at Ascalon settlement or not quite yet?
Sure. I did check and I finished my Cantha factions unlock quest. And so that did seem to fix the issue.
Okay. We can go take a quick look there real quickly then.
Yeah.
Let me add in 2 heroes and then... Yeah, because I'll say... I mean, if it's related to the main story, it's not a bad idea for us to grab it at the very least. And take care of it. Man. I was looking at the prices. Somebody was selling those minis. I was like, oh, the prices have really changed for that, and I didn't realize. Because undedicated minis were only 250 gold. It's like, dang. I remember back when they were worth something, but I mean, 20 years, and it's like, there's such a plethora that
eventually you'll have enough time to do whatever you want. It's just rarity and how hard it is to do stuff or how long it takes.
Yeah, like the main problems I'd say are still like elite dungeons, so like, you know, the Deep or Gauze's Warren, and like if it's a low drop rate. Because I think you can still get polar bears as minis, but they're very rare if I remember correctly. I'm double checking that now. Yeah, so there's a possibility you... Go ahead, sorry.
One is complaining about the cold here and not, like, in the north.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that is kind of weird. It's like, it seems a little delayed for that.
So now, after that conversation, Damaris is offering to lead us.
Right. Sorry, I was checking the miniature polar bear. I was curious about that. Okay.
Or she's offering that we take them instead because they aren't listening to a Crichton.
So we can go ahead and take...
Now we've got a super large party.
Yeah.
6 plus 5, I think.
Right. Let's be honest. It's more Sins not listening.
Yeah.
I had to... Oh, we gotta speak with Devona, apparently. Devona, come here.
Yeah, she's following her.
Yeah, I'm just trying to talk. Devona, stop moving.
Oh, sorry.
Really fine.
She's following me. I thought you got to her.
Fine. But... No, I'm sure that as long as we get to the Ascalon settlement, it'll probably be fine then, I hope. It's like, yeah.
This will be like half of the Crichton skill quests, because there's also that hog that will run past.
That's true, yeah. At least I'll be able to heal other now, so it's like I have a... Sounds good, Gigs. Thank you for the lurk. I got loud there for a second. Hope you're doing well, by the way.
Maybe these are imps, so I can do stuff to them.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, good point.
I didn't think to re-kit myself to not be bad against the undead yet.
Right. Yeah, because a lot of these missions deal with the undead, and I think some of the later enemies that you think would not have fleshy bodies do have fleshy bodies, so it's kind of weird, honestly. Ooh, well, there's a rare crafting material. I don't think charcoal does much, but I mean, you know, better than none.
Yeah. I think that it's like a rare drop in pre-searing that's actually valuable there.
Oh, interesting. I wonder what charcoal does in pre-searing, or if it's just like, you know, rare in general. So, you know, sought after.
It's like black dye, where it's just the rarity makes it valuable.
That's what I was wondering. But at least black dye you can use for something, unlike charcoal.
Yeah. It'd be funny if you could use charcoal as black dye.
That would be funny, honestly. It would make sense, too. Or at least make enough sense. Yeah, I'll be honest. I think the main thing I can remember charcoal being used for is to craft other rare crafting materials with crafters. I could be misremembering, though, but that does sound accurate.
The thing I always think of with crafting materials is just making armor.
Yeah.
Because weapons, besides being skins, are just kind of all the same.
Yeah. That's something I do actually really appreciate, honestly, the fact that the armor is the same. It just is a different skin, so it's like, it's not... Yeah. It's appreciated. So I was right. It goes into steel ingots and Deldrimmer steel ingots. There is technically one armor it can be used for, stone gauntlets, and that's about it. But admittedly, at least it can be crafted into something, so... I wonder if it's a higher drop for charcoal during Winter's Day. It would make sense thematically, honestly.
Maybe. That seems like a bit of a stretch. But...
It does feel like a bit of a stretch, honestly, and the imps make sense to drop it, but I'm curious. And I always forget that you can salvage rare crafting materials. Not that you should, but like, oh, that's a thing you could do.
I was wondering if it ever became worth it to just expert salvage on items, like to get the materials.
So I typically
get rare from the regular salvage kit.
I will typically salvage for the items themselves and not the runes. If depending, I'll go for the runes too if I can. But like if it says highly salvageable, that's usually worth it, and that's basically the exception. Like some later stuff can be worth it, but it's like I'd say that's the most often one.
I don't think there's any more enemies along this quest, so maybe it would make sense for you to go back while I do this.
Oh yeah, I guess I can do that.
I don't think I could really provide a speed buff afterwards, though, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, that happens.
We'll need to do this half.
As I say, we'll have to find out if that was glitched for me. I'm hoping not, but since it's still saying talk to Devon, it's like, that is certainly a choice.
Well, I brought them to the location. I just need to talk to Captain Greywind, so I'll wait just in case.
Fair.
Oh, did it just update for you?
I saw it updated, yeah. I'm curious what that means. I'm going to take a look. Oh, it says completed, so.
Jeez, he's got like 4 quests for me.
Oh, does he? I'm curious what he'll have for me then.
Yeah.
I guess we'll find out once we get there. Or I'll find out once I get there.
Merchant's Plea is the one that I'm in the middle of.
Fair. There is actually enemies coming this way.
Oh.
I think I'll be fine. I hope I'll be fine. With the 2 heroes here. But it's like, oh, there actually is. It looks like they do summon some Edens to attack you, which is... I forgot that too, actually.
I am slowly on my way just in case.
That's fine, I was gonna say, because they do just seem to keep throwing Edens at you, so... So admittedly, I probably could get through it slowly, but that would take a bit of time, admittedly.
Yeah, I just saw 2 more spawn in.
Yeah. That might be the last group, though, because it's looking like no more spawning in, so... have that going for us, at least. Now let's try to get the prize-winning hog back home. Nope, nope, no. Wrong way. Yeah, it's a little twitchy.
Yeah, I hope the heroes aren't messing with it or something.
You know, that's a good point. Here, let's just flag them away for the time being. They can always join the party back later. They might have been messing it a little bit, yeah. Give me 1 second. I need to see if Giggs is live himself, because I do want to lurk for him as well. Oh. Give me 1 second.
I've got a blood ritual, so I could give energy regen to other people at the cost of my health.
That's not too bad then, because I say if I need it, then it's like I can always just heal you. So that's not bad. Leech Signet? Let's see. Nope. And nope. Alright, so then Ascalon settlement should be this direction.
Yeah, there's a skill trainer that has a lot of stuff.
I'll have to check that out. I at least am getting Heal Other, which I'm glad for that. I would still like a skill for myself to heal myself, but I think with Shielding Hands and Reversal of Fortune, I should be fine, truth be told.
Yeah, or if you manage to just stay far enough away that ranged enemies don't go after you.
Yeah, because obviously, like, Heal Other is a great skill, but yeah. Really, that can be fixed more later, too, so. Wastrel's Worry. Oh yeah, I have that skill for my Mesmer heroes, because that's not a bad skill, actually. That one I will do. Person Scales, that's just a weapon. And Blankus for Settlers, that's just a weapon. Looks like we're not helping the settlers anymore. Sorry, guys. Just seeing if there's anything else that would be beneficial. That might not be bad. I think I did want that, actually. Just gonna double check real quickly. Yeah, alright, that wouldn't be a bad one. Cheap.
Yeah, I should be looking at his skills.
Yeah. It's easy to forget about, though.
I know all of the Beast Mastery ones.
Sure. Yeah, it's Power Drain. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I will say, I do wish that when you bought a skill, you could actually go ahead and equip it, but I'll just have to wait till we get back to town. That's fine. I think that's basically everything I can buy for the time being, so that'll have to do. Just double checking. Yeah, I think I'm good with the skills I have currently. So, do you want to just meet in Delos CO Seaboard?
Sure.
Okay. So the other missions there I don't think they're vital, like, story-wise. You can always double check later, too. I mean, we will come back for a certain post-game quest, so it's not the worst.
There are a lot of skill quests here that we could do, but yeah.
Yeah, as I say, not all of them are super necessary, truth be told. Which feels funny to say, but it's also truthful, so.
I'm gonna see if I can set up a blood hotbar instead of a death one, just
to
make things work better.
Right. I think that will be better then. Yeah, I think that'll be perfectly fine. And then get rid of one of the bonus quests. I don't know what the bonus quest is for today, but we can always just check it out after we do it, so.
Yeah, I don't remember it being an important one, but I haven't checked in a while.
Fair. But hey, at least we'll get 50 Zeischen copper coins, which there are some good rewards for the copper coins, or for the coins, honestly, so it does add up.
Alright, I am ready when you are.
Okay, I'm ready.
Oh, shoot. Crippled.
Oh, that's one. Yeah. Admittedly, I'm wondering if I even need Heal Other now. It costs a bit of energy. The other skill I just got might be a little bit better. It's a little more situational. But for each condition and hex on allies, it does actually heal for more. And considering the game does like to give us hexes and conditions, I think it probably outshines the other one pretty quickly.
Didn't we have an NPC following us the other way around? We were supposed to follow someone.
I don't remember, actually. I'll be honest.
Maybe they just left us really quickly.
They could have, yeah.
I guess there isn't another path for him to take for long.
No, it doesn't look like it. I think we do have to go off the side, though, for the bonus, if I remember correctly. I think I do remember this one, at least bits and pieces of it. Thank you for the lurk, Father Trekkie. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah. Can't do that. Yeah, if I remember correctly, we have to go up further into the village for this bonus, which isn't too bad. We're coming, we're coming. I guess we could save Benji McCall up here real quick.
Yeah. They've got healing signet, though.
They do, that is true. But they are fighting a monk, so they probably could wear them down over time.
But that means that they could be an important one for the bonus.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yep, I was pretty sure he was the bonus. It's like, we should double check to make sure he lives. I couldn't remember 100%, but I did have a pretty good hunch there. Dude, that's fine. I will say, I do find it interesting they don't let Duena's kiss be a self-target, but it's not like it's the worst problem in the world.
Do you have the villagers offering somewhere?
No, I haven't talked to him yet, so I think it's still up there with him.
Oh.
I'm hoping it's somewhere up there with him. I just figured we'd clear out the village real quickly.
Yeah.
And then now we can go ahead and do that, because...
Oh, is it the Shrine of Mending?
I don't think so. Let's go ahead. I'm going to talk to him, and then let's find out. Maybe we have to go grab the, I guess we'll check up there. We might have to grab the offering. Discuss the undead. Nope. Let's see. Deliver the village's offering intact. Okay.
Behind Hakewood.
As I know it's up here.
The village is.
There's a gate guard up here, which I assume means over here. Yeah, because there's no way to get in with the, let's see. Oh, that's the Temple of Tolerance. That might still be the right way?
He does say that you saved his brother, and...
Oh, I'm not supposed to let anybody through the... Okay, so I think this is just an alternate. I think that... you know, I could always just pull it up as well. That might be...
Yeah.
A wise decision. Let me see. No, it looks like this is the right way. So, okay, we just gotta go this way. It looks like it's just an alternate path, basically. So, we go this way, we grab an item, and then we drop that item off. So overall, not too bad of a bonus.
Lots of sorcerers and mesmers.
Yeah, I was like, it shouldn't be anything too bad, I hope. Especially since we have these level 20s, that does help make a bit of a difference as well, admittedly. That was a little closer than I would have liked for you, though, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
That might be better in a different... I have a interrupt because it does restore energy, but that might be better, honestly, on like a hero. Because they can use it much faster than I can. Usually, because it's like, I haven't trained for mesmers and stuff, so it's like, while it's useful, and it does give me energy if I'm successful on it, it's like, yeah, I'm not very good at that, as the, other side of that coin, so...
Yeah, I think I've seen online that mesmers are good because of... They're on heroes because of their fast reaction.
Basically, yeah. And that's a lot of the reason why people do like going ahead and just running with a bunch of mesmers, too. Which, I can understand that.
Yeah, I keep seeing, like, Blink Way builds that are like, everybody is a mesmer. And I'm like, that doesn't seem very fun. Even if it is optimal.
Fun? No, but as you said, optimal? Yeah, and if you just want to go ahead and, you know, burn everything around you, it's like, I have been working on setting Blinkway up, but unfortunately, just with how expensive everything is because of, you know, just how viable Mesmer is, it's a little hard to set it up 100% proper. But as you said, it is very viable, so it's like, well, I mean... Kinda sucks, but... Hard mode, Vanquish... Yeah. Hard mode vanquishing can be a pain in the rear if you don't. Not always, not all, but it can be.
Multiple.
Yeah, so that one we just grabbed, we have to deliver it to the one right there, so.
Okay, and the bridge is out.
And the bridge is out, so we just gotta take a little slight detour. But I think we gotta try not to activate, the temple as much as possible. That way it's just easier for us to drop it off, because otherwise...
Yeah.
Probably
got... hug this wall.
Yeah, I will too. Because unfortunately, I think we do have to at least get in there, so... I don't think we can get up there from here. Now I'm second guessing myself. No, it doesn't look like it. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure we have to actually go into the temple. That's what the wiki was saying as well. It's like, wow, if the wiki has been wrong for 20 years, I'd be quite fascinated by that. Not that it couldn't happen, but it would be like, oh, interesting.
And
don't die, White Mantle guard.
Mantle guard is dying.
I know, I'm trying to get to him in time. Like, got him. All right. He's good. He will live. Not gonna lie, I wasn't sure if I would go ahead and get him in time. One day I'll have a condition removal. Today is not that day.
Professor Dorian.
Yeah. I think, if I remember correctly, as long as we make sure that he survives, there's a second part to the mission where then we need to go ahead and just work on... I don't know. I was gonna say, otherwise, if you want to split up and you want to go drop that off and 3 of us stay here, I think that would be fine too. Because we do have the Shrine of Mending, so...
Sure. I will send my people to stay here.
I was gonna say, I think you should take them with you. I think 3 should be fine.
Okay.
Because we do have the Shrine of Mending. We have Confessor Dorian here too. He's not... If I remember correctly, Confessor Dorian isn't exactly the greatest, but he functions.
Oh, it freaking broke.
It broke?
Yeah.
Oh, well, hopefully you can go back and pick it up again.
I really hope so. It's not stated as being
possible. I did not expect that. Let's see, future... Okay, but it can't... I just wicked it. It can be reobtained by returning it to the altar it was picked up from originally. Okay, fine. That's acceptable then. You scared me with that.
It is your glass shattering.
Right.
I'm like,
yeah. If it had been, it's like, all right, we'll just restart the mission real quickly then.
Even in my mind, I was like, I really hope that this doesn't break it, but I was like, surely, because it's never broken before.
Right?
It shouldn't
I was about to say the same thing. I don't think I remember another time where one has broken. It's like, but what about that one time now in DLSCOC board? It's like, all right, fine. Guess we'll have to be more careful. And it's going to be the only time that breaks. I can almost guarantee that now. It's like, oh, cool. You give us a panic attack.
We just have to drop everything the moment we pick it up.
Yeah, that's you know, I'm kind of wanting to test everything now to see how much of it does break.
Yeah, because it actually does hinder combat, which is why I dropped it.
Yeah, because I say you can't do it auto attack, and then that means that your pet can't attack. Not to mention the other benefits from your staff. Yeah.
Oh, it does block benefits from weapons. I didn't
does.
Think about that.
Yeah. That's the main reason I think about it, because like, well, I'd like to not be blocked, but I understand.
Yeah. I get 6 less energy.
Yeah. Doesn't sound like a lot until it is a lot.
As well as the casting time and skill recharge stuff.
Yeah. I guess my only...
going well with you and heroes.
Yeah, it hasn't been too bad at all. You can go ahead and take your heroes with you, because it's like... I don't think they're going to send too terribly many at us, honestly. Oh, Koss over aggroed, because of course he did. Actually, the White Mantle
I don't
guard
think
did.
I would be able to do it without my heroes, given my restrictions.
Right. Good point, yeah.
I guess I might be able to manually have my pet do stuff.
That would be a very annoying time, though, so it's like, I understand entirely. It might be that we've gone ahead and stopped all the enemies from spawning. I haven't seen any since that last group. I guess we'll find out. Really kind of makes me want to go ahead and see if I can join you, because I haven't seen a group for a little bit now. He's got 2 White Mantle guards with him. He should be able to survive, right?
You could leave 1 or 2 heroes behind as well, like I did.
Yeah. I think I will. I'll come with you that way, just in case you need a little bit more.
Yeah, these guys have healing signets.
Fair. I was also wondering if the Gypsy Edens might... Oh yeah, there was more groups. Well, Confessor Dorian seems fine. I'm on my way. I left Gwen. Gwen should be fine by herself. I didn't get it in time. There's a lot of enemies coming this way now. Oh, that's because they're attacking Confessor Dorian. Of course, that makes sense. I'm still trying to make my way over there.
Yeah, I think I might have taken a wrong path.
Fair. Right after this group, I'm going to leave Gwen here again. I'm going to come back this way, because it's like, there was a small group of enemies, and then the enemies that aggro in on Confessor Dorian came along, so it's like, okay, I need to pull back for a second. And it looks like it's going to happen again. That's fine.
A singular enemy, really. It does seem almost like this is built for people doing 50-50 bonus.
I could see that, yeah.
Regular.
Some of the missions are like that. They're usually not too bad, but once in a blue moon, there is a couple where it's like, yep, this is certainly one of the bonuses of all time.
Oh, there's a boss here, Droog Stone Club.
Yeah, we're on our way. Gwen should be able to hold them, I hope. The only question is, does she have enough energy? Yeah, with power drain she does. Alright, never mind. And train enchantment. Yeah, okay, Gwen's got this.
Oh, he's a warrior.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't have,
And he's got healing signet.
Hopefully he doesn't have healing signet.
Super high health. Nope. He only used it once, though.
Yeah, he died before he got a second chance. But at least now it's 5 versus, you know... Yeah, I just got here, so... It works out.
I'll skip past these guys.
Perfect. Alright. I guess we can just let these guys be then, because, like... I'm surprised that the Oak Hearts are attacking us since they're here for Mellinger in the first place. Like, but we're literally bringing, you know, something for her. Nah, that's not enough.
Yeah.
Gwen seems to be doing fine, as does Confessor Dorian, so... Admittedly, I think this mission might be hard. I can't remember if it's just a survive a set amount of time, or if there is more to the mission afterwards. Because if it's just to survive a set amount of time, this would be harder in hard mode, because, you know, it's not like, it's easier to split off in two groups for this, but...
Yeah. It looks like, based on the map for the bonus mission, there's some traveling afterwards, but...
Yeah, I would assume so, because it definitely feels like it. But as I said, it's been too long, so it's like I can't fully remember, truth be told. But even the White Mantle guards are still alive, so it's like he's doing fine. This could be the last group, because there is... White Mantle guard, no! Don't die.
Genza, Shadow Stalker. Sounds like an important guy. I guess so do all bosses.
Yeah. Okay, never mind. Yeah, we were fine all along. I couldn't remember, but it's like, alright. At least now we know for when we do decide to do hard missions, so... Oh, I forgot to heal that White Mantle guard. Sorry, buddy. I guess, you get to die. Ooh, eggnog.
Hello, Confessor Dorian.
The cutscene time? Oh, not yet.
Nope.
Okay.
Are you sure you're aware of the undead army?
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not sure if he's aware.
So...
Okay, so we need to go find somebody who ran away with the scepter, so... Okie dokie.
We can't shut up about how cold it is in this foresty area.
Yeah. I definitely think they wrote all of her dialogue for Eye of the North, and that was it. But, to be fair, even there, yeah, there is some... We do go to another jungle area there, so it's like... Maybe we should have paid a little more attention to the climate. Maybe they did for Eye of the North, they just didn't program it for elsewhere. I do not know.
Yeah, because technically in Eye of the North, we haven't left the snow zone.
That's true, yeah. I will say, Cripple is an annoying skill, so maybe they were on to something with Hamstorm. Not gonna lie. No. Too much energy.
We could go completely against our earlier principles and fight the Tree of Renewal boss.
I kind of want to, because it'd be funny. But we're also already at 10% boost, and I don't think it drops a oh, what's the term?
Nothing special.
Yeah.
Interesting name.
So if I remember correctly, that island out there actually is an outpost. I'm trying to remember, though. Oh, Confessor Dorian's dying. What? Oh, please don't tell me. Please, game. Please. Please, no?
Doesn't seem to be anything explicit.
Yeah, but I'm still
surviving anymore.
Yeah, I'm still concerned.
Well, too late now.
Oh, good. Geez. Well, yay! Does that count as a death? No, it doesn't. So that's good at least. All right. I guess we can skip the bonus this time. And okay, yeah. That's yay.
to be able to complete his objective and then have him die feels horrible.
A little, yeah, I was gonna say that feels a little, not my favorite, not my favorite. But hey, at least we got the bonus done, so we got that taken care of. Now, yeah. I guess I'll just leave Gwen with him. But yeah, I do agree. It feels unpleasant, because like, well, we're done with him, and, well, okay.
Cripple is obnoxious.
It is, it is. I was misremembering where the Fisherman's Haven is. It's not close to here. I got curious, so I looked it up.
I'm poisoned and still regenerating like crazy.
Yeah. Oh, on my way, sorry. I got distracted.
It's fine. There's only 2 of them.
Yeah. But I should still pay more attention. I was trying to find out where the outpost that I thought was here was, and I found it. It just took me a little bit of time. Next to a different mission. Oh boy, crippled. Sure do love these ghouls that just love to cripple.
You don't have a good condition removal yet.
I think I do, actually. I probably should equip it, because that's the downside somewhat, because it's like, Duena's Kiss heals for more conditions / hexes on you, but I guess I could always just do that after the fight is done, too, or, you know, if it's really necessary. And since Power Drain isn't that useful to me, it's like, well, you're no longer in BK mode. Nice. Glad to hear that, Father. Who got you the tokens? I'm looking to see what condition removals I do happen to have. Oh, purge conditions. Yeah, that'll work. Well, I'll tell you what, Benji. We'll save you.
Yeah, hopefully. I think we get bonuses to morale for saving the villagers. So.
Oh, that makes sense. Oh, well, we didn't save Benji, so. When we loaded up, they were there. Interesting, fair enough. Glad to hear that, then. I guess the good news is that we can go ahead and, see the different path this way, because it's like, obviously, the bonus path was not the only way to do this. Yeah. So that is one benefit, too, here.
Oh, Benji was this guy, right? I saw him on our allies list later on, and I was wondering who that was.
That that's sense. Fair. Yeah. Yeah, as is, I'll probably have to do some more Archipelago tomorrow, because I haven't even touched Mega Man 2 yet, honestly, Father. I'm making decent progress in Pokemon, but I think I'm about to hit BK mode, because I have Surf, I can go to Cinnabar Island, and that's about it. But I have a little bit more I can do before I get there. Admittedly,
armor.
Yeah, that might not be bad. Oh, I forgot to sell stuff last time. Well. Oh. Yeah, okay. That's, a major vigorous, rune is okay by me.
Oh, that is a lot.
Yeah, as I say, that's perfectly fine. I guess it's time for me to buy a, expert salvage kit.
Even just, like, the lowest minor vigor is, like, 6 platinum.
Yeah, sometimes the middle ones do get skipped over, though, because it's like at that point, some people will be like, well, why don't I just go for the bigger one? And that's not false, but it's... If you can get it, that's true. But it's only 9 more HP because of the diminishing return. But at the same time, 9 more HP is 9 more HP, so...
Yeah. Especially when the only infinitely stacking HP is 10.
Yeah. I will be honest, I'm surprised Dwayne's Kiss is so cheap because it's only 5 energy for... And it, sure, the initial heal for it isn't great, but once again, as long as there's conditions or hexes on the target, it starts to really ramp up.
Yeah. And being a monk, your holy, like, your personal stat is good at boosting base healing.
That's true, yeah. Divine Favor does help with that, as you were saying.
Didn't the boss that was fighting the guy we were defending earlier have a name like Shadowstalker?
I think he did, yeah. So I guess they just randomized the bosses here.
My thought was that maybe the path we didn't take was the path we were defending him from.
Could be, yeah. Can we even get over there?
I thought we had to follow the path, which is the other way.
Yeah, that makes sense. It just didn't look like there was anywhere to go from there, but I could be wrong, too. I have been... Oh, left. I was looking too literally and looking over here. It's like, well, there's nothing here. So that was my fault.
It goes like this shape, sort of.
Yeah.
Oh. Getting him.
Now, I am hoping I think I've said this already. I can't remember. One of the mods that they just incorporate naturally into Guild Wars is how much of the... Yeah, we have talked about this. How much of the map you've actually mapped out, but...
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just thinking about that because it's like, looking over that, it's like, that's probably the most tedious achievement, you know, aside from like grinding ones, but it's like, if you don't happen to have that, thing.
Yeah, you can be missing out on, I imagine, a decent percent just from not rubbing up against the walls, from what I've heard.
Yeah. Exactly.
Go on without me. I am crippled.
Fair. The sooner we get over there, the sooner we can clear out all these skeletons and keep this dumb guy alive. It's like, ah, yes. I kind of get it. He is kind of crucial to the plot later on, but it's still like, yep. Saved him, and now there's a couple more enemies coming at him. That's what I want. Admittedly, Professor Dorian does have a decent skill that I can acquire from him later, just can't obviously do it yet. Oh, that's another quest we should do now that I think about it. We should probably open up Signets of Capture. I know we grabbed it, but I don't think we actually did that quest.
We did not. It's technically like the one before Signet of Capture, because the quest for the Signet itself is just using one.
Yeah, so you can just wait till you find a lead skill. So yeah, I guess we should probably do that real quickly, at least have it queued, and then once we actually get to elite skills, we can do it. Admittedly, I would find it funny if Professor Dorian died, if you could grab the skill from him, but I understand why that is not the case. It would amuse me, though. It's gonna be really weird going back to work. Not this week. I have one day I'm supposed to work this week. And that's Saturday. Maybe Friday as well, but I'm hoping use a floating holiday for that. But the point being, I have all of next week off, so it's like if I do actually get that, it's like I'll have been gone from work for basically 3 weeks. Which I'm okay with. I do happen to appreciate using my paid time off for its intended purpose. Paid time off.
Mm-hmm.
Admittedly, it was really useful this last Saturday. I got sick, I think, during Christmas with something. I'm doing much better today, but like yesterday wasn't great. We started getting better Saturday, but it's like it was after work I was starting to get better. It was just, you know, typically how it is. People accidentally spread sickness being during Christmas, and it's just unpleasant.
Oh yeah, this time it's the Decayed is over here.
Oh, interesting. I know that there was a few of them last time. There is a possibility they're not all done yet, but we'll see. Yeah, there is one place in Maguma Jungle that I would like us to get on for the outpost. Just because from what I was reading from it, it seems like it's the most skipped outpost in all of Prophecy. So it's like, you know,
yeah,
all right.
Weirdly enough, I think that's the thing that I remember.
Oh, it's you? Fair.
Yeah.
That is kind of funny. And it's like, you know, I do want to give it a little bit of love. So it's like, I do like all the outposts. It's nice that there's a little bit of lore to each one. And it's like they do try a little bit of uniqueness with each one. I wouldn't say they're always successful, but they do at least try. Yep, there's the next group. Oh, never mind. The next group is actually coming right now. That's the next group. I do appreciate you can speed it up a little bit by going and finding them. So, at least it's not like the worst possible thing. Even if it is a little slow.
Felt a lot faster when we could. I was doing other stuff.
Right? Yeah.
Because then I was preoccupied.
Yeah, as I say, I think people frequently will say this mission's not very fun just because it's yeah, you sit here and you wait. It's like, my favorite. Oh, I forgot to see when Camp New Year's was.
I think it starts on the 31st of January. So
I think
like a little over a month.
Yeah. So we probably honestly should be in factions by... There's at least a chance we'll be in factions by then. Let's say, I think we're already like halfway done with the mission. No, there's 25 missions here, and this is like mission number 8.
Yeah, I think you... Oh, I didn't even think to grab it, but there's like a storybook that you can use to get
I forgot
money
about
and
that.
XP.
Yeah, I forgot to grab it now until now too. We probably should go grab that, honestly. Even if we don't fill it out completely, as you said, it is still money and experience, so...
Yeah.
Even if we're not planning to use these characters once we're done, once we're done with them, we can use that money for the characters we do plan to make our perms. So, yeah. So if January 31st, as you said, I'm curious what the other Canton one was. I know there's one other. Dragon Festival, that's right, because they actually kept that one in Guild Wars 2. I forgot about that.
I think I see how they lost earlier without us.
Yeah.
Because just one White Mantle guard is being attacked outside of the group.
Yeah, that would do it. I was about to heal him too.
Yeah. Yep, a Soul Reaper. I guess that's purple. That's Mesmer, right?
I'm wondering if we should keep Gwen here at the very least, because then it's like, well... Somebody can protect him, at least a little bit. Honestly, I think I'll just leave both my heroes here. They probably can both protect him.
Okay.
I'll come with you and make sure that we're taken care of, so...
Yeah.
Well, Gwen can't heal him. At least Koss and Gwen can make sure to take out the enemies around him, so...
Yeah.
Excuse me. Oop. And... Alright, there we go. Ooh, I didn't realize you grabbed Well of Blood. I do love Well of Blood, honestly.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I grabbed it just now from a skill, or if I... skill trainer, or if I already had it.
Right.
Because I did grab one skill. I think it was, like, I remove ailments from myself, or conditions, and apply it to a group is what I grabbed.
Fair.
Which I might have wanted to swap in, because there's not many corpses. Oh.
Yeah, unfortunately with the undead, there's not. Eventually there will be more, but yeah, I hear what you're saying. This probably is the worst part of prophecies for minion masters, or even just corpse exploitation.
Yeah.
That sounds really weird out of context, gonna be honest.
Yeah. The fact that it's explicitly corpses that you exploit, nothing else can be exploited, even.
Right.
Also, so we were supposed to go to
here. I was about to say, I'm upset. We were actually supposed to come here, so it's like, okay. If we come here, like you said, we might... I don't know if we would have gotten here in time, but there is a possibility we would have. I'm not sure, though. But I am a little upset now.
Bad. We were this close to...
We were. Oh, yep.
Getting the mission done.
I know who you are. You're the heroes everyone is talking about.
That's right. And we're here to escort you back to the Temple of Tolerance.
We can't go back to the temple. It's swarming with undead.
Yeah, we took care of that.
That's already been taken care of. The temple is safe again.
In this timeline.
Thank the heavens.
In this time, yeah, that's true.
Dorian will be very pleased to have the scepter back. Very pleased indeed.
Then let's not keep him waiting.
This looks like the ambassador's outfit, like to a T.
Yeah.
We must have the same role.
Yeah. I think the White Mantle all have very similar, because even Professor Dorian, I think, looks pretty similar. It's not 100%, but...
Yeah.
Admittedly, Professor Dorian's also fat, so... Like, he is a much larger guy than the rest of them. I definitely have noticed that. Oh! There's the undead again!
No, this is safe. Very safe.
You have taken great risk today, placing yourself bravely in harm's way.
Just don't pay attention to the undead in the background. It's fine.
Odds, you and your comrades chose the hero's
Where was the rest of the White Mantle when they were needed? Like, they're here now.
For your service to the White Mantle, it is my great pleasure to induct you into our organization and bestow upon you the title of Knight of the Mantle. Arise, Knight of the Mantle, and join your brothers in arms.
Very resilient citizens protecting us knights. This is where we went that we shouldn't.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's showing us where we died the first time. Thank you, game. We appreciate it. Okay. I need to sell some stuff because I'm out of room, and I also need to salvage those, because I am curious how much... I don't know if we have enough time for another major mission, but we could look at, that one we were talking about earlier, so that way we can have the Signet of Capture on us for when we need it.
Yeah, we could do a Signet of Capture one, and then also just, if there's time, the other skill quests around here.
Yeah, that's fair. I say I did get a Signet of Minor Soul Reaping, which I'm willing to give to you. I just need to grab it off of here. Just went through all my stuff now because I ran out of inventory space. Nope. Nope. Yes. There we go. Okay. Okay. Where's that? Oh, there's that merchant right in front of me. Okay, I finally have purge conditions. It's 20 seconds to reach spawn, but at the very least we'll have something now, so. It's progress. And I might keep healing Breeze over heal other, because Dwayne's Kiss seems to honestly really be pulling its weight with that extra healing it can do.
Oh, the other skill was a curse, I think. That's why I didn't have it on.
That makes sense. Oh, so I don't think they're worth 1,000 gold. You don't even have to pay me, honestly, Tyler. Let's say, I vibe with it. Don't worry about it. I appreciate the offer, but it's like, don't worry about it. Well, that might be worth something. I don't know. I'll go ahead and grab that. Okay. Well, I'll save that rune for later, because it's like I don't know how much it's worth, and admittedly, I can use it for other things aside from that. Oh, I guess we could also go turn the Zeischen quest in real quickly, too, but...
Oh, yeah, that... If you're ready to go, I'll send us there.
Give me 1 second, and I will be. I'm going to put this rune... I gotta buy more inventory space again. Yeah, go ahead and take us on over there. I can do this, sorting out later. Like, we don't have much time anyways, so it's like, you know, why don't we just go ahead and take care of that. What is the Zeischen mission for today? Oh, doesn't even show us until we turn it in. Okay. Alright. You know, I really can't be upset about that. It's a little annoying, but it's like, alright, that's fair.
It is Imperial Sanctum, which is...
Not something we need to concern ourselves with currently. Yeah.
It's the final factions mission.
Actually. Yeah. Is it? I thought it was the second to last one.
It's the final one that's like in the story.
Okay.
There's still all the challenge ones, I guess.
Okay, I thought there was one more with the final boss. I'm sure you know who the final boss is, but I still don't want to. Yeah. You actually had a location unlocked the proper item. Hey, you know what, Father? I'll take that. That's what we call progress, right? Let me see. I am curious where's the rune trader? Die trader? Is the rune trader not over here? Maybe not. Oh, there's a rune trader. I see.
Oh, yeah.
That might be the only rune trader. If it is, that's interesting, honestly. Not exactly. It wasn't particularly... Oh. I'm sorry. It was at least some help, Father. I was going to say, that at least helps a little bit. I mean, that's not too bad. I actually did want to... Where's my zone light chest? I wanted to check one thing real quickly. 2 things, really. I'm curious how much the... both of those are. I'm sure that this is still going to be glitched. I think, yeah. Let's see, because Mesmer... Oh, Domination Magic is back, so I actually could sell that for 6 flat, which wouldn't be too bad, honestly, and then the Major Vigor was 7, so it's like, oh, you know what, okay. I guess enough people have been selling those Domination runes, that way actually people can afford it, which, you know what, good on them. I appreciate that. I just wish runes could stack. That would be if they wanted to make that one of their quality of life upgrades they do here before too long.
Oh, yeah, in inventory.
Yeah, I would gladly welcome that one.
Alright, are you ready to go back yet?
As soon as I put my Zeischen coins in the chest, yes. I'm just trying to find out where... Oh, there they are. Okay, I am ready.
Okay.
It's useful for achievements? Fair. I guess it's something? I mean, I'm trying to look for the silver lining here, Father. I don't think I got nothing for you. I'm sorry. Okay, so we're back here.
I think Lion's Arch is going to be the fastest.
I think so. And honestly, since I was like 5 minutes late, I think it was 10 minutes. We can go a little over, too, as long as you're fine with that.
Yeah, I'm always fine with going over.
That's fair. I just figured I'd offer, because it's like, you know... That was on me. I was having issues with my headphones again, so I just deleted them from my computer and then reconnected them, and they seem to be working better now, so it's like... Just how it is sometimes with technology. Gotta get rid of it in order to do it again. Remember what this quest was called? Sorry.
Yeah, it is Orion Excavation, I believe. Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Credit quest.
So we need to go, like, mostly north, a little bit east.
Okay.
We won't have to face undead, but I'm not using my death spells anyways.
That's fair. I understand why you wouldn't in this, because it's like, yeah.
We could, like, sort of alternate between... I don't have many, like, healing skills, but I imagine blood magic might.
Yeah, to be fair, if you did want to, you can always set up a death magic as a template, because you can save skill templates for easier swapping.
I haven't done that recently, but I did that earlier.
Fair. I actually really appreciate that. At least that's a feature, because it's like not all games have that.
Yeah.
And the fact you can slap them on heroes is fantastic.
There's a chance we'll actually see another skill quest here. The Archivist, if you are.
Let's say I'll take that. I don't know how you...
It's just like a defense mission, just like we had.
For a DLSO? Fair.
Yeah.
But at least it is, you know, taking care of it. Okay, so we have done 8 missions. We're basically 1/3 of the way through Prophecies, but it does start to pick up faster, so... Oh, we could have gotten Dwayne's Kiss for here for free? Oh, no, I bought it too early. Oh, well.
Yeah, I was wondering if, like... I saw Dwayne's Kiss on the list somewhere.
Right. It happens.
I just got cursed like 1,000,000 times.
I saw... I was gonna say, Dwayne's Kiss would be very useful at the moment, then. If that is the one downside...
It wasn't even different skills, it was just, like,
Same
soul
one.
barbs over and over again that kept dealing 28-6 damage to me.
Fair enough.
And maybe Price of Failure, one of the two.
Right.
Because I had both.
There's a lot of nightmares spawning at the moment.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's, like... Because we both accepted the quest, I'm wondering if it's double or something.
I'm kind of curious about that now, too. It could be. It wasn't too bad, though, so...
Yeah, I think it's just a slow drip, not double.
Yeah. Honestly, some of these mesmer skills might be useful for, when we go against some Eye of the North stuff, because it reduces fire damage. It's like, you know, that's not awful, truth be told.
Yeah, we need to keep going northeast.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't notice the bog scales. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. Let's say, looks like they're taking care of it. It does look like Dunkero and Koss leveled up, so we can give them a little boost at the very least.
Oh, yeah. I'm, like, intentionally using ones that are level 15.
I get that.
Eye of the North ones.
Yeah.
At least a little bit.
If the Mesmer hero for Nightfall was, you know, anywhere nearby, I don't think he starts at level 20. I could be misremembering, but it's like, if he doesn't, I'd be using him too, because it's like, yeah. I might swap Koss out for somebody else after he's level 20.
I guess it doesn't matter too much in my case, because we have Ogden, and I won't be using this character long term.
Fair. That's, yeah, I was gonna say, that's true for me too. Now that you mention it, yeah.
Gargoyles. I think that it means like mesmer gargoyles, but it reminds me of murlocs.
Yeah, that's fair. That is probably what they're going for, but it's like, yeah, and then you think of World of Warcraft. That makes sense. Or you think of that one book. I can't remember the name of it now. Why am I blanking on it? Ugh. Had time travel. I can't remember it at the moment.
Yeah, I'm not sure what book you mean either.
Yeah, it's one of the older ones. One of the first ones that had time travel. I'm pretty sure that if I remember correctly, the race that lived underground was called Murlocs, but I could also just be misremembering.
No.
It is
I was trying to path with.
Right. And this is going to be one of the few times you hear me say it. It's like, man, if only we had jump in this game. I actually don't really mind that there's not jump, but if we did, we could have just jumped over that whole segment right there.
Yeah. Well, it seems like you would need to have sort of like Skyrim horse movement to jump up.
That's true.
We were still a little below.
That's true. Oh, I have hex removal. I gotta start remembering that. Like, I keep forgetting, because it's like hex removal is new, or for, you know, the build, and I keep forgetting that I have it. Oh, we might have gone the wrong way again. That might be my fault.
Nope, this is the right way. I have done this, like, at this point, a couple weeks or months ago.
Right.
On my one character that I did just to test out mechanics.
That makes sense.
I remember there being a lot of this enchanted clay that all drops what we need. It sucks because I am not using a multi-target build right now.
Right.
I guess it's built for the idea that there is 6 of us.
Yeah.
Not that there are 2.
Yeah, better to just drop more than you need than not enough.
I guess there's not the expectation that you'll be sticking with the group when you're doing this quest.
True, yeah.
I'm just gonna teleport back and
That's fair.
reinvite you there.
That's fair. Back to VK? That's fair, I understand. I will play some more tomorrow, Father, so I should hopefully be able to get some more progress on Mega Man or Pokemon. I probably will do Pokemon or Mega Man tomorrow, because Pokemon, I'm enjoying it, but I am noticing that a lot of the items take a bit of time to get them. So it's... And unless somebody absolutely needs it, it seems to be slowing people down just a little bit. Not a lot of it, but... Anything specific from your game? Just stamp from the next area? Fair. Is there anything we thought we had enough time for?
We could try to do the Hot Spring Murders and the Undead Hordes skill quests.
Alright, let's do the Hot Spring Murders, because I say we have the Hot Springs now, so do we just go to the Hot Springs, or?
Kind of.
Okay.
We go north.
To Neboteros?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that works, because I think then we can also do, one other while we're there. Where is it? The Weaver of Nebo? I think that they might be nearby one another. So we can definitely do that, and then... Or at least grab the quest, and then finish it next time. And here's the undead again.
Oh, jeez.
Dang,
they
that's
all
it.
shot their
Yeah.
arrows at me
Hey,
at the
dang,
same
they
time.
really wanted you.
I'm wondering if they aren't meant, or if they were randomly generated classes that happen to all be the same thing.
They could be, yeah. So I do wonder what best build is for Necromancers for Underworld. I know you said this isn't going to be your main, but I am kind of contemplating that now. Because obviously there's a lot of... Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, eventually I might have a necromancer that I would want to do late game stuff with.
Sure.
So the idea
that makes sense.
There's unexploitable corpses is concerning.
Yeah. I guess probably curses or magic. Once I get the stamp, I can finish the game quick. Og? Are you talking about Og, the enemy in Guild Wars father? I know you're not. I'm making a bad joke. We'll get to that eventually. That's in Nightfall, so it's very, very far away. My hint for the stamp told me it's locked behind an early quest I don't yet have the special item for. You know so little about Guild Wars? So, I understand. So, Og specifically is a reference to Monty Python, because it's meant to be a reference to the, Killer Rabbit.
Arg.
Yeah.
Like a really long name, Arg.
Exactly, yeah.
Like 5 R's or something.
Yeah, I think it's actually Arg and not Og, so I think that's on me. Unless maybe they did name it Og, specifically so they could get away with that reference.
I can't use it on myself, but I got a Beast Mastery +1 thing.
Nice. I mean,
the armor.
As I say, hey, still works. But yeah, if there's one thing probably to know about Guild Wars, aside from the fact that I enjoy it, the music, there's a lot of things to know. But they like their references. That's what I was trying to lead into. Because we already talked about that one. There's probably some references I've missed already. We talked about the Trogdor reference that is coming up. I thought it was earlier in the game. I was apparently misremembering, so... Admittedly, the Trogdor reference... Go ahead, sorry. That's fair. Admittedly, the Trogdor reference does live on in Guild Wars 2. I have my qualms with it, but at least they kept the reference. Yes, I see Nebo Terrace over there. Honestly, we might just want to grab Beetleton while we're here, because I remember correctly, they're pretty close to one another. I might be misremembering, though, too. Would not be the first time I've misremembered. No quest there. That's just a Lynx, so I guess...
Yeah. I think it's on this,
Okay, yeah.
cliff where Elder Sobel or Inspector Caleb is.
Yeah, I'm definitely seeing more of them. As I said, I'm pretty sure Beetleton does just happen to be that direction, so... It's really not very far. Yeah. So I guess we can just grab it while we're
half there.
Yeah. I find it interesting that there is 2, outposts in this area.
I just happen to have 2 quest things here.
Nice. Hey, that works. Let's say I had 1, 2. Go ahead, sorry.
I think this is a skill that I was interested in for minions.
That makes sense. Yeah,
being able to heal them with my own blood.
Yeah.
Oh. So we'll probably want to grab the outpost just because we can, but
yeah, because it's
probably teleport back.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably a little bit closer, so we can honestly grab the outpost and probably finish this quest next time. Because I think the outpost is just that much closer than the other one, but I could be wrong about that.
If you have the big map open, it showed up on the quests map as being across this, like, sort of line that you can cross.
Oh, gotcha. I'll take a look at it here in a second. Just trying to make sure that the Edens don't flap me down.
Yeah. You can sort of just see it with your eyes if you look down this road as well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's not too far at all, then. Probably be less, undead this way, too, so at the very least, for next time, it'll be more stuff that you can, use, so...
It is interesting that, I guess, Monk that's using smiting cares as well, but, like, very few classes care about undead, but the few that do care a lot.
That's true, yeah. Yeah, because I think they figured that out for Ritualists, because they kind of just bypassed that problem by making it so you summon spirits.
Hey, this is like the same guy we fought during Delesso C4.
It is. Yeah, I was gonna say, he definitely seems basically the exact same, so... Because he came back for a second round. Didn't go well for him.
I'm not sure if I've seen that crafting material before.
They're not super common, so it's like, I do appreciate seeing them.
An uncommon common.
Yeah. Yeah, so this definitely seems like it'll be at least a little bit faster. I think there's some other quests that might need Beetleton. I don't remember if that's true or not, but...
Yeah, it looks like the last skill quest is just north of this.
Okay. Then that works out pretty well, then. Oh, hey, there's somebody else here. I'll be honest, yeah. I don't remember ever seeing anybody in Beetleton the previous time, so I was like, oh, there's actually somebody here. Admittedly, he's gone now, so he was not here for very long.
Yeah. Oh, this has the same 39 armor.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
And a skill guy has...
I am curious what he has, but at this point, it's like, I might just... Is this where you can get the famous Beetlejuice in Beetleton? Right? As I say, you just gotta say it 3 times. You gotta say, nice hecking model. I, changed the words a little bit there, chat.
I can create masterless bone horrors. I don't think we want masterless.
No, not particularly. I have a lot of bones. I have enough wood. And... shit, I'm surprised I have enough chitin. But I do. Okay with that. Okay. That might be a good time to wrap up. Then we can. Do you want us to warp to Beetleton or yeah, Hot Springs?
Yeah, I was just gonna check to see if the quest is close enough to be done that it just finishes.
That's fair. I was gonna say, I think it requires a bit of talking to the 4 people in Beetleton, if I remember, because I do remember this one a little bit. Yeah, I don't know if anybody's willing to talk to us. I can't remember.
Daniel Smith.
Yeah.
Notably not Daniel Smith.
Right.
If only we could talk to them in any order we wanted.
Yeah. That would be nice.
I wonder if this making mischief guy is at fault.
He could be. Yeah, I was gonna say. Level 22, he fits the bill. Layman Joseph.
We have to go back to Nebo Terrace.
Yeah,
so that'll
we
be
can
tomorrow, or not tomorrow, next week.
Next. Yeah, I was gonna say I might have time Thursday. We can find out if you're available.
I should be available.
Okay, then I was gonna say I don't think my wife would mind me taking like a 2-hour break from her birthday, but I need to confirm that before I give a hard yes. Now we have 2 different testimonies. One that says it was probably the White Mantle, one that says with the Shining Blade. That'll be fun for possibly Thursday. I guess the last thing, so I don't forget, you want to go to Lion's Arch real quickly so we can grab that book for the next set of submissions we do?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think we can also pay 100 to retroactively have it count our previous mission.
I think you're right, and I think it does. I think it is worth it if I remember correctly.
Tyrion Lore Master.
Yeah, I think it's Tyrion Lore Master if I remember correctly. It's better for a hard mode version, but we're not doing that.
Yeah. There's like, we can't even access the hard mode book yet, but
yeah,
there's a book for hard mode of the missions that aren't required for people in the other campaigns.
Right.
Just the beginner quests, and then there's ones that start off where all of the expansions meet up.
Yeah. Which is it? I was gonna say, hold on. It's customized. I was gonna say, if it wasn't customized, I'd say that we could probably go ahead and grab the other one. But since they're customized for each character, that would mean that then we'd have to go ahead and keep playing these characters. So it's like, nah, that sounds like too much effort. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
So, okay, I am going to head off then. Thank you for playing with me, Tyler.
Yep.
All right, I'm looking forward to next time if it's Thursday or next. Aside from that, but if not, if I don't see you before that, Happy New Year and Merry Christmas again.
Yep. Happy New Year to you as well.
Appreciate it. All right, talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
It is so lovely to play with Tyler. It really is. I'm glad that we do. I will go ahead and read Paul of Tarsus. I'm hoping we get more people to play with us, but honestly, it really has been lovely to play with Tyler. Say, Father, if you're available, so you can join us for Guild Wars. I'll catch you up. I'm not saying you have to. I know that you are busy as his father. It was more so a joke, because I know that you are a very busy man. But I did want to... fair. Understand. That's fair, Father. I understand. As I said, you're busy, but I did at least want to go ahead and offer the olive branch, but I understand. Okay. We are going to go ahead and I can't... Hold on. I do want to find out what this is. 1 second. I'm trying to remember what the... No, I want the hotkeys. I do want the hotkeys, but I want the good wiki, not the bad wiki. Admittedly, maybe the bad wiki might have this one more easily. Alright. I'm trying to find something. So I know that there is a way to get rid of everything. I just am kind of blanking on it currently. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm pretty sure it's one of the F buttons. Maybe it's just Guild Wars 2. So I could have sworn there was a way so as to... That's not it, that's for sure. Oh, I can't read chat. There we go. I knew there was a command for that. I just could not remember what it was last time. It's an attempt to briefly say hi on bad plane Wi-Fi. Hi, Britt! How are you doing? I hope that, the bad plane Wi-Fi is treating you well. How are you doing? You going to visit family? Okay. We're going to read 4 pages of Paul of Tarsus. And we're going to end. I'll be back tomorrow with something. Probably Luigi's Mansion. I've been telling my son we do Luigi's Mansion. It's probably time that I do Luigi's Mansion. 3, specifically. I'm good. I'm on the way home after seeing family. Nice! Did you have a good Christmas? Did you have a good time seeing family? Okay. So, Paul of Tarsus. The early sojourn of Jesus is surrounded by such a brilliant light of glory that it can be understood only if we pursue its bright course backward and forward into eternity. The speculation in Colossae tended to eliminate the mediatorship of Christ and threatened to deprive Christ of his central position as high priest of the universe. It sought to make Jesus a creature among creatures. That was the beginning of the Gnostic heresy, which aimed at dissolving Christ. As St. John said, and the heresy developed into the greater evils of the heresies of Arius and Nestorius. The whole series of heresies attacked the kingship and primacy of Christ. With that, they attacked the dignity of man, which Christ had restored. In forceful sentences, Paul proceeded to define the primacy of Christ. God did not disperse his power among subordinate spirits, but he poured out his fullness to dwell in Jesus. The divine essence has not been shattered into a million sparks. The whole furnace of love is concentrated in the Son. We do not obey a subordinate spirit or some vicar. We are immediately subject to the beloved Son of the Eternal Father. Those angels that ministered at the giving of the law on Mount Sinai, and any other powers, principalities, or dominations about whom the Jews and Persians are talking have been disarmed. They too must obey Christ. Just as it collapsed when confronted with the problem of creation, so Gnosticism failed in the face of the problem of evil. Let's see. Christmas was good. Got to spend time with my mom. See a bunch of cousins. See a friend in Indiana. Visit a priest from Twitter/Discord. See Giggs and his fam. And go to mass and lunch with a Twitter priest. Nice! That sounds lovely! So yeah, so you were saying there was a possibility... No, I think this is a different trip, because you were saying there's a possibility of a Chicago visit real quickly, but I think that was a different trip, or is that the same trip, Britt? I can't remember. The evil demons are so numerous in the world, suffering is so universal that every attempt to solve the problem by natural means leads only to intellectual despair. Any dualistic solution leads inevitably to hopeless pessimism. There is only one solution, the cross of Christ. Without the apostles' mystical concept of suffering, this problem of suffering cannot be mastered. He himself is not mastered with suffering, because his is not personal suffering. He is suffering as a member of the mystical body of Christ, and he is filling up the measure of the suffering of Christ. To every member of the mystical body, a share of suffering has been assigned, according to his nearness to the head of the mystical body, and therefore the greatest suffering has come to the apostles. They are champions of God, and that thought gave Paul much pleasure. Oh, same trip? Nice! As I say, so that sounds good then. I'm glad to hear that. That sounds lovely. Paul depicts Christ as the creative image of the Father. uniting in himself the fullness of the Godhead, as God of God, light of light, and still a man among men, who by his blood closed the gap which sin had made between God and the world. For Paul, the world was not derived from the devil, nor did it belong to the devil. We may not sacrifice the world and give it up to its fate in spite of its sad history, its misery, and its burden of sin. The world needs salvation, and it is susceptible of salvation. We cannot refrain from all action and activity and leave the world to its own designs. Thus, by his very definite and express dogma about Christ, Paul saved Christianity from sinking into some kind of Oriental quietism, and he made it to be a creative factor in Western culture. Without this teaching of Paul's, the West would have become intellectually a province of Asia. Zarathustra, or Mohammed, under Mongol domination, would have decided the fate of Europe. Just at this time, the Celts and the Nordic peoples were sickening of their gods, and no salvation, therefore, was to be expected from the north. Then the angels of the nations appeared before the throne of the Almighty and said, "Have pity on the hope of the human race," and Paul was given full authority and a commission. The hope of the gospel which you have heard, which is preached in all the creation that is under heaven, whereof I, Paul, am made a minister. I was seeing family in Ohio, so it was a reasonable trip to Chicago. That doesn't sound too bad at all, yeah. Saw the friend in Indiana on my way to Chicago. Saw my Chicago priest friend, then saw gigs on the way back to Ohio. 20-year-old priest I went to mass and lunch with is also in Ohio, so he was convenient too. Nice! I was gonna say, that sounds like a lovely time then, yeah. I was gonna say, I'm looking forward to next week, actually, seeing Father Trekkie. I was gonna say, I'll get to see him for essentially 5 days. It's kind of 5 days. Not quite. Close enough for government work. But if you technically can't... Anyways, I'm looking forward to seeing Father. I'm looking forward to seeing Sean. I'm looking forward to... Is it just the three of us, Father and Lace? Do we remember? Oh no, Katoons is going to be there too. Katoons will be there. I was like, good. Katoons is a good man. I like seeing Katoons. Katoons is a good man. But I'm looking forward to that, so I understand entirely, because it's like, yeah. You and Father Trekkie and a list of people I really want to meet in real life. I want to meet you too, Britt. I was going to say, hopefully we get that opportunity one day. Honestly, there is a possibility that I could... I don't know. As I say, I am making an assumption with my thinking there. And you know what they say about making an assumption. You shouldn't do it. Don't do it. I will tell you if my assumption does prove true, though, Britt. I wouldn't know for an amount of time, but if it does, I probably could. Yeah, as I say, unfortunately, my parents used to live in Florida, so that would have made it easier. They don't anymore. Okay. I'll be in your state in the spring sometime, most likely. Possibly with Gabby from CGN too. Nice! I was gonna say, I'd love to meet both of you then. Yeah, as I say, I should be mostly free in spring. I can't imagine anything that I wouldn't. The initiation into the interreligion, into that life which is hid with Christ and God, does not take place, according to Paul, after some hypocritical regime of asceticism. Those who are translated into the kingdom of the Son of his love should not be hampered by the old elements that belong rather to that childhood stage. I think Katoons and Chip are going to be there. Yeah, I did say Lace and not Chip, didn't I? I was thinking Chip, then I said Lace. Yes, that sounds correct, Father. I'm looking forward to that. That'll be a lot of fun. God had expunged the old law. He took the handwriting of the law as a trophy won on the battlefield and affixed it to the cross. The Christian conscience is concerned with more sacred things than the old law. Instead of thinking about whether the milk jug touched the meat bowl, see to it that men do not come into conflict with one another. Instead of having rules that say, don't grasp this, don't taste this, don't touch this, say rather, bear with one another, forgive one another. Instead of refusing to handle a coin, because the emperor's image is on it, divest your old man of his pagan thoughts and desires, and erect the image of your creator in your hearts. Gabby's grandfather was a parishioner here until last year. Really? That's fascinating. Paul told them to cherish the unity of the Christians more than any differences of station or social position, to value it more than blood relationship. Such was Paul's answer to those who would make Christianity a secret doctrine, a secret cult for the few, and a kind of mass religion for the rest. By these words, Paul preserved the church from an asceticism that fled from the world. Simeon Stylites, standing for 40 years atop the narrow platform of a temple pillar, leaning on his staff, without sleep or nourishment, in an ecstatic state while his body gradually withered away. This miracle of asceticism lifted itself high above everything earthly and human, and cared not whether the world went down in ruins, and all the other ascetics of the Eastern Church that flared up like torches to light the decline of the world. These were not Paul's ideal. Paul thought it important that the religion of Jesus should defend its universal character as a training school for all mankind, and as part of that theory, he held open the door of the church to receive into it the higher knowledge of Christian philosophy and Christian mysticism. As centuries went by, the door would be opened still farther to let in the full stream of reason and research until that great age when faith and reason would join hands in the summus of St. Thomas Aquinas. Soon after Paul's day, the Alexandrians experienced the intellectual joy of Christian thought. No promises or any idea of when, but it's going to be planned. I want to go back to the city I lived in and see the priest, etc., and Gabby, and I've talked about making a fun trip together. That is funny. I was going to say, that's fair, Britt. So I know that you lived, roughly, I know, we talked about it, I'm not going to, probably wouldn't matter as much now, but I'm still not going to talk about it, because that's still personal information. Somebody probably could use that in some way. I don't know how, but people be weird. So, well, Wi-Fi's been awful, so I'm going to hop off. I wanted to say hi at least. I appreciate that, Britt. I'll talk to you later then. You have a good day. God bless. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year if I don't see you again before then. I appreciate it. Talk to you soon, Britt. Paul told them to cherish the unity of Christians more than any differences of station or social position, to value it more than blood relationship. Such was Paul's answer to those who would make Christianity a secret doctrine and a secret cult for the few, and a kind of mass religion for the rest. By these words, Paul preserved the church from asceticism. I said that already. Okay. Paul thought it important that the religion of Jesus should defend its universal character as a training school for all mankind, and as a part of that theory, he held open the door of the church to receive into it the higher knowledge of Christian philosophy. I think I've read this too, but we're going to read this part again to make sure. In Christian mysticism, as centuries went by, the door would be opened until still farther to let in the full stream of reason and research until that great age when faith and reason would join in the summus of St. Thomas Aquinas. Soon after Paul's day, the Alexandrians experienced the intellectual joy of Christian thought, to which Paul had opened the door for the first time. In high confidence in the superiority of Christianity over pagan philosophy, these scholars employed the results of Greek thought as an interpreter to make God more intelligible. What a high state of scientific achievement the Alexandrian school must have attained. For Clement of Alexandria was moved to exclaim, "Since Christ has come, we have no need of pagan schools. Our new teacher teaches all things. Through him, the whole world has become Athens and Greece." Paul prepared the way for the reception of St. John's concept of the Logos unto the world of Christian thought. All Paul's friends from the East were standing around the table while the apostle dictated his letter. As we can imagine from the list of greetings, these rented quarters of the apostle often became his house chapel, in which his friends remembered the absent brethren in prayers, in hymns, and in the breaking of bread. In the choir of those who sing and pray, we hear the voice of Epaphras, the founder of the church of Colossae, praying for the souls of his children. Paul was deeply impressed by the zeal of this truly apostolic man. Thus we have a picture of how things went with Christ prisoner in Rome. There was an incessant coming and going. Brethren were departing for distant churches. Others were returning. Messages were being received. Letters were being dispatched. From the street below came the raucous, strident noises of this restless city. But here in the prisoner's room were peace and love. The stolid praetorian sat in the corner. Perhaps he had some inkling that this man whom he was guarding was not a dangerous agitator and leader of some international conspiracy, but the spiritual head of a worldwide organization that prayed unceasingly for the welfare of the empire, and in their hands the fate of the empire would have been much more secure than the hands of the soldier's imperial master. And next time, which will not be tomorrow, but it'll be Wednesday, we'll read about Onesimus the Slave, because tomorrow will be more of the Catechism. That'll be 4 more pages for both. I'm just curious. Yeah, we have basically 40 more pages. I think I said that last time too. That would not surprise me. I do tend to repeat myself. All right, we should find somebody to read into before I keep repeating myself even more. Let's see. Who is live? Let's see. You know, raid Amy. Let's give Amy a raid. I still don't have a raid call, but we're gonna give Amy a raid. So we're gonna go ahead and start that. Chat, that should be something what I talk about tomorrow. We should figure out a raid call that I have. So we're gonna go ahead, raid on over to Amy, and then I will see you all tomorrow. I hope that you all happen to have a wonderful day. God bless. Remember that God loves each and every one of you. Pax et Bono, and Merry Christmas. Because it is still Christmas. We got 12 days of Christmas. So thank you very much for being here, everybody. I hope you have a great day. God bless.
Wake up your mind.